Hi, Apollo.
I wonder if I should just let her go. I'm sure he's got a good reason to do so.
Yay, Raccoona!
But for me,
You better still be coming in October.
really okay with it.
Is it October?
Just one more time.
Or was it a different month?
With me? Yeah. You will.
Is there someone out there?
Monster.
Yes, I'm a monster.
Oh, yeah, you better still be coming in October.
Here, I got you. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Nope, I only got the beat shit out of me. I mean, the shit beat out of me. What if he can't make it up?
Help me out. You're not going to leave me, are you?
Promise me
What?
that you'll never chase after me or ask me questions.
I can't promise that.
Doing my best for sure. I just don't want to go. Okay.
Get it your way. Drive along.
I swear to God. Oh, you dumb bitch. Well, obviously I've been to California. I'm in it right now.
Hurry.
Nope. I never drink water.
You're still alive?
Aren't those the balls from the stadium? You remember me, right? We shared a ride. On the bus to the shelter. Of course I do. I almost died because of you. Go back to where you live and stop poking your head where it doesn't belong.
Hey, Dad. Can't we ditch the foxy bitch and raise the other one?
You want to take him and raise him?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
You feel like you can walk with a leg.
I don't want more mouths to feed. You kids be on your way now.
She seems to have different ideas.
What are you doing?
I got no reason to trust you.
Of course.
Oh. Someone must be nice. This?
I hate this song. Okay.
I'll take you for it.
You too.
Do you have rocks in your head? Don't you understand English? I told you.
Oh, hi, Blue. Asgore runs over Des with a truck. My car after a beer and thought it shapes like a deer. DUI, I'll bet you die. No, bye, Blue. Bye, Blue.
Hey, did you know that I made a plushie? This is my first ever plushie and I'm so excited. I feel so professional. I feel like a real YouTuber. Look how good she looks. She's made out of dinky and she's stuffed. Like, Diva is thick. Every time I show her off
Wait, do
to
you have
someone, the
Tourette's
first
too?
reaction is to punch her. Yeah, they take a beating like no problem.
Wait, what's a
She's
local
only available
stamp?
for a limited time, so if you want your very own Kelsey animated plush to abuse, then she's too big to sit in a jar. Sorry. You can pre-order her right now over on YouTube.com. I'll have the link in the description and in the comments. Thank you so much for the support and the love for it.
Oh, well, I have Tourette's.
We are so back. I've got a couple more fun things to use your OCs for if you need a little inspiration or you want to pull your forgotten OCs out of retirement. This is your sign. Nurse.
Oh, I have Echolalia too.
Characters.
Let's go.
I revamped their ancient ass designs in this video and they occupy my mind a lot. They're everywhere.
Gonko.
If you want to know more about their lore and their story, you should watch
Gonko.
those other videos. Here's a little refresher. This
Come
is
here,
Jake.
Gonko.
He is a football guy and is about
Come
to
here,
lose
Gonko.
his college scholarship because his grades are terrible. This is Ronnie. He attends a rival college, but he is
Come here,
also
Gonko.
volunteering as a tutor to help Jake keep his scholarship. And Rachel
Endo Yamato.
wants to live it up in college. However, her best friend Ronnie starts developing a crush on her arch nemesis, Dick. There's more to it than that, but basically it's just me writing fanfic.
I know, there's so much me. Everyone loves me.
But there's so much I love to their dynamics and I keep coming up with more and more lore. That's why the first one on our list is some family photos. I'm gonna start here with Mr. Dick Richards over here.
It's
I wanted
okay,
to start with him
Apollo.
because
Just go to your friend. I promise it's okay.
Like once before, forever ago, so I'm also kind of redesigning them. But let's get into it. At first, I'm like, okay, what kind of energy does Dick give me? Would this character be a child of divorce? I feel like he would be kind of forgotten.
Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna ask this.
Yes.
Actually, I'll take you with me.
Little child. I drew all of these in my sketchbook first. Your family has a lot of influence on the kind of person that you're gonna turn out to be. So I was like, what toxic family dynamic should I give this guy? So Richard's father, Richard Richards the First. These names are so funny. Too bad.
Hi.
Stay with me, please. He is head captain of the high school football team, but he used to be like a college football star. Well,
Is there some sort of meat?
You want this I'm making?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got really hungry all of a sudden.
Okay. If you don't get that easy, I'm not gonna want it. And if I'm not gonna want it, I'm not want it. Just keep.
Are you mad at my birds? Oh, that's the coolest sound I have ever heard. Sorry. Come here, birdies. Oh,
that won't affect him growing up and being bullied or at all, like ever. But also, if Richard is a middle child, obviously I have to give him an older sibling and a younger sibling. So I thought,
I was like, ha, I'm his girl.
an older brother all the time. I'm thinking his older brother is like everything that his dad wants him to be, but he's just not. Introducing his brother Rodney, which I wanted him to have the same kind of vibe as Josh Rick from Diary of a Kid, and also Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State. Yeah,
Guys, give me Never Have I
I'm
Ever.
thinking he's just following in Dad's footsteps, and he's like a star quarterback. He's like the golden child that he always gets compared to. I think that's perfect. And then he has a younger sister, Rosalind, or Rosie for short. Just gotta keep all the R's.
Why does everyone say that to me?
In my sketchbook I wrote here, Gina and Richard.
Shut up, leave me
High
alone.
school sweethearts and got married after college. Gina is a stay-at-home mom. She probably runs an MLM. Rodney is a star quarterback at Lone Pines, and his last year there is going to be Dick's first. So he's kind of being sent there. After
Oh, guess what? My stream mate got canceled.
They really want to keep him there, but Dick is nowhere near as good as this guy. Rosie is also in her high school's track and debate team. Thinking maybe kind of like Anais from Amazing World of Gumball. I could keep going on about them forever, actually. Gina is very obsessed about their image, especially as
Because,
more
my ex, I let my ex in on it,
Rosie's the baby of the family,
and it was all like,
everything that she
the
wants.
person who is not the creator of this account cannot stream, and I was like,
Poor guy. So when I was designing
my
this, I was like,
$36, bro.
find of photos would this family want to get done? I think this family would definitely pay for a photographer to like go out in the middle of nowhere and like take these really cheesy ass group photos. I decided also to give Richard a pink shirt. I made this doodle after the fact where Rosie
What are they saying to you?
in with his laundry, and that's why it's pink. This made me also think about like where are they?
Yeah, but I didn't know that. So now it's
I'm
canceled.
Cool big shot.
So I don't get my
He
money
lives on
anymore.
campus, but I'm also thinking this guy is definitely a moocher. He's living at home. He doesn't have to pay for shit. He just does whatever his parents tell him to do, and he eats it up. I think they're just gonna let him live at home. And so they make Richard do the same. He doesn't live in the dorms or anything. Like he's just always stuck at home. But Dad, football is your dream.
Oh yeah, guess what? I'm single now.
Why do I gotta do it?
But I'm waiting for
I'm rambling right now, but a big thing about his character.
I'm waiting
is
for
that
one
he
of
just wants to
my
fit in as much as
really
possible.
good friends.
He actually used to be friends with Rachel, but they had a big falling out because in order to feel accepted by his peers, he started.
Can you send me
bullying
more
Rachel.
sites so that I could
He was
apply
also
for
a
them?
bully before then because any attention from his parents is better than no attention from his parents. Yep. Weird. This boy some anxiety and trauma and identity issues, please. But do they love each other? Yes, of course. Is there a lot of external pressures being pushed upon him? Yes. Holy shit, have I been talking about him for that
What
long?
guy?
Anyway, yeah, this kind of sent me spiraling on more about their family dynamics, so I guess it did the trick. The next one I started on is actually Ronnie, and he's mine.
Yeah.
He definitely gave me
Like, I left my girlfriends for my ex, and then my ex chose, hey, I can't do this. Can you forget about me? And I was like, you know what? Fine.
Who's his father? I don't give a fuck. I don't think even she gives a fuck. Let's see what I wrote in the sketchbook.
June became pregnant after graduating high school, and rather than getting married in Korea, she wanted to continue her education as an international student. That landed her at Westbridge, which is the rival school that Ronnie goes to. And while she was working on her degree,
Yeah, I was
she
a
raised her
polyamorous
son, Tony,
person.
along the way. Oh, like mother
Yeah, I
and
broke
son
up with all of them for my ex, and I was like, I'm not gonna be poly for my ex, and then my ex was all like, I can't do this.
Maybe she's like a
Forget
doctor
about me.
or like maybe
So now
corporate
I
office.
cried for 2 days
Okay,
straight.
or like at a bank. But now one of you commented that she should be like a pediatrician. I think that's perfect, especially if she went to school to become a doctor and she was also raising Ronnie as she was in school, and also
I know where he
she's
lives.
a shorter woman, and
I
Ronnie
even
is
got
like
him a
6
gift.
foot tall giant Goliath. That's pretty funny. She just loves her son. Why am I crying? Does she put really high standards on her child? Yes. Ronnie's obsessed with being perfect because he's her perfect little boy who can do no wrong and is just incredibly smart. Just like her. Oh, but I made her like very affectionate, which is so funny because Ronnie is not. I say that as if I don't draw him like dry hump kissing all the time. I'm also thinking like when
I think that is a
Ronnie
bad
and
thing,
Rachel were
Apollo.
deciding her to go to college, Ronnie didn't really pick anything else besides Westbridge because hello, that's what his mother went to. She was a Westbridge graduate, so of course he's gonna go there. But then when Rachel chose Lone Pines, he was heartbroken. He didn't even
Hi,
think that was an
Vidiac.
option. What do you mean my only friend's not coming with me? Oh, also for her career.
Don't cry.
While she was in school,
They're
she
just
could've
being
done,
little
like, all of
bitches.
these.
You
Jack of
kill
all
'em.
trades and a master
What?
of all of them. 'Cause
I'm
she's
doing
always
great.
fun.
You could give me Never Have I
Life
Evers.
experience, which
And then I'll
Ronnie's kinda
drink.
sheltered to, okay? He's been baby. Oh my god, and she would love Rachel. Roni finally brings a friend home and it's this very smart girl. Now I'm
Only
also
if I've done
thinking,
them.
Does she
If I've done it, I drink.
They're dating? Is she like does she ship them? I don't know, I think she's definitely
Yeah, I am
smart
from
enough to take
California.
up that
Congratulations,
shit
buddy.
since Ronnie was a kid. Maybe when Ronnie brings Rachel home, she's like confused. She's like, wait, but I thought. Anyway, I keep rambling. We're still only on the first idea, so let's get into Rachel's whole family right now. You know
What's better,
worse
Coke or
than
Pepsi?
being a burnt-out gifted kid?
I like
Burnt-out
both. I
gifted
can't really
kid
pick.
is also the eldest daughter of a large family. Let's go. Okay, I don't know why I keep doing.
If I can't pick,
a
should I
theme
drink?
For everyone's names, but everyone in Rachel's family, their name ends with an L. So Daniel and Crystal Ramirez are her parents, and I wrote down they were the it couple in the 90s and the early 2000s, and they finally married after Rachel was born. Daniel is a
Guys, I have the most annoying pimple on my face right now.
truck driver, so actually he's a truck driver. And Crystal is a beautician. She does
I was
hair
gonna
and
say
nails.
Coke,
I
but
would
then I
also-
remembered what
I like
Pepsi
to
tasted
imagine
like, and I
that
was
she
like,
does
I
the
like
hair
both.
and nails of the other mothers. I just want them all to be friends. John's like the pediatrician for everyone's kids. Wait, that's so cute. They go to PTA meetings together. Okay, anyway, together their family grew with Raul, Manuel, then Gabriel, and then Jewel, who is the baby of the family. I don't have their exact ages. This drawing took forever because there's so many.
Apollo, do you have? Wait, I can't text you outside of. I can't text you outside of here because you're still a kid. So never mind.
Is the only one that looks like her mother. Did your dad?
But I was gonna say, like, send me screenshots of what they're saying and stuff because I wanted to let you know what's going
But for
on.
being an eldest sister, like I imagine her parents both worked as
Awesome. We got zombies.
When her siblings come into the picture, she basically has to watch over them all the time just because she's the oldest. Oh, Rachel. I really like how Rachel gets her nose from her dad, and then her mom has
I
a
wanna
mole
help.
on her face, and
I'm
every
coming.
kid that she pops out has one of the moles from her. Because her mom is a hairstylist, I can see Rachel having a bunch of different dyed hair. No.
Oh, never mind. I'm 20. California.
Peace out.
20. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good for you. Mine's March 1st, 2005. One. Well, I'm planning on getting a degree in animation. TD. I can't do 3D. Rory. No, I'm just not good with 3D. Both. Thanks, Maniac.
You go there, Susan. You go there. I told you, you stay put.
Your profile picture looks interesting.
To like these designs and like to get used to them if I draw them a bunch. So that's what you're gonna see me doing now before I even try the final piece. But in the end, everything worked out okay, except for Rachel. Which wouldn't be Rachel, it would be called Ray. And instead of Dick, her name would be Jack. No, it would be like Dee Dee or something. Or Diva. Okay, Diva. And Ronnie was Bill. This got me thinking a lot about how far does the gender swap go, because it affects our story, because the whole thing with Dick and all of his like toxic masculinity shit, would it be reversed? Would Dee Dee be a cheerleader? Or
Guys,
would
give me
she
Never Have I
do
Ever.
college women's football? There is college women's football. I did look it up. But then also, are their parents gender swapped? I don't know how far it
I like
goes.
soft rap,
It affects the story so much.
like Gangsta's Paradise.
Scary. Now, a couple more things I want to add before this gets too long, okay? Oh my god, I really love how Ronnie ended up. I was thinking way too hard about it, and then I decided on these final designs, which, first of all, love Ronnie's shoes. Rachel. Ray.
I, in the end, could not decide. You know me, I hate deciding something. Does Ray still only look like his mom, and would his mom still be Crystal, or should I? Is Crystal now her dad, or would Daniel be his dad, and the other siblings are also gender swapped? Do you see it? How I keep confusing myself? Guys, gender isn't real. I can't figure this shit out. I'm non-binary. Stop. This shit's too confusing. But also, I couldn't decide whether Ray has a mustache or not. Doesn't matter, because either way, that's still my brother. Fuck you, Brody. You look like a lesbian. I say that I might revisit these. I'm going to revisit these designs someday. And maybe make a version of Rachel that I don't despise. I know it's probably not even that bad, but to me, this is world ending. Hey, guess what? That's happening right now. After I finished their final designs, I was like, if I just draw them more, it'll look good. And also, I did decide to give Rachel like a Luigi mustache just because like her eyebrows are kind of that shaped. His eyebrows are kind of that shaped. Fuck, Rachel always looks like Rachel when she's grumpy. So what if I just try to draw Ray grumpy? I wanted it to be kind of like a digital camera kind of thing that they would pose for.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Low-key, yeah, I think the more I draw them, the more I like them. So, guys, practice doesn't make perfect, but practice does make progress. But yeah.
I love you, Rakuna.
How about we go to our next one and do a fun little craft instead, okay? I do not have a speed paint for this, but I did take progress pictures. You know, my siblings wanted to make Shrinky Dinks. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to do Shrinky Dinks, because we didn't even use Shrinky Dink paper. Apparently, if you use some type of plastic, they do the same shit. So, sanded one side so that markers and colored pencils would show up on there. If you get the Shrinky Dink paper, it would make this a lot easier. I just doodled my little trio, traced it on
Yes, I
the plastic, colored it in, and then we baked it. And I tried to get a video, but you can't even see through the fucking oven, so I don't even. Why is this footage even?
Also,
Be so fucking for real. And then they turned out.
don't be mean to Apollo. He's just a kid.
Turned out cute. We hole punched them, so we're able to like make them into keychains or whatever. They turned out pretty cute. Also, I put the pan on the very bottom of my oven, so the ones in the center got cooked a little faster than the others. But you know what? I did like the craft. I like spending the time with my family, and the end result isn't too bad. I will probably do it again. Now it's like I have merch of my own OCs. I could make these into keychains. Oh, they're kissing. And now I'm gonna leave you with, I definitely came up with this idea by myself and definitely did not find this artist on TikTok. This artist in particular, giving a tutorial and talking about making low-res anime screenshots of your own characters. This is the type of shit that feeds my delusions into thinking these characters are real. I looked up on Pinterest a bunch of like silly anime screenshots. Usually,
Jen,
like,
stop being
they
mean.
actually
He's
use
just a
it from,
kid.
like a background character in an anime. So I was like, what if they had their own animated show? What would some of the reaction images?
Yeah, I've
from
watched the end of the
background
fucking
be?
world.
I had a sketch of Dick that I never finished. I wanted to give Ronnie his actually that he always does. And I wanted to have Rachel flipping someone off. Because it's very in character. That artist on TikTok has a more in-depth
version, but this is what I did. I just drew them.
You
really
didn't do
small
anything
on my
wrong.
big-ass
He's
canvas.
just being a
Sorry,
little
the
bitch to you.
speed is kind of ass because of that. But what I basically did, resize the image really small and then really big and then really small and then really big, and then sometimes I would put gray
Okay, but
on
Jin
there,
doesn't know
or sometimes I
anything,
would
so
pixelate
stop
a layer on
listening to
top of
him.
it and overlay
You
it
didn't
so it
fuck
was
anything
blurry,
up.
it's like
Shut
that
up.
white kind of blurry that matches a screenshot. I tried out the crunching method with a screenshot of a comic that I had already made, so you can even just do that. Just steal from yourself. Crunch the image to high hell however you want it. If it was a screenshot from an anime that's been passed around the internet, it's gonna have a lot of distortion.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything.
I think my favorite one is Diggs and Rachel.
All you did was
And
exist and they
Ronnie.
decided to fuck you over.
So, I really recommend that. And if you want a real in-depth tutorial on how it works, you definitely should take a look at that one. Holy shit, this video is long. But you made it to the end. Thank you. If you made it this far and haven't gone to youtube.com to pre-order a plushie, go do that now. I have a lot more ideas for things to do with your OCs, but drawing all of this has kind of killed me. So, if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments because
Yeah,
I
I've seen Alice in
every
Borderland.
comment
I love
ever.
Alice in
Thanks for spending
Borderland.
all this time with me, eating your lunch or doing your laundry or drawing with me. Oh my god, wait, you did? Oh, what the fuck? Did you just copy my answer?
See? Jin was
That's
just
fucked up.
fucking with you. You're okay, Apollo. I have Discord. Just join my Discord server.
How can I get over Janice? I still miss her.
What's your name?
Jenny,
What the fuck?
whatever.
For the last. Hi, hello. Like, it's my third time trying to record this. There's a door open right there. You flew
Hi,
out
lemongrass.
3 times. Why are you coming back? The last time, I'm not Nirami. Hi, hello, welcome. My name is V, also known as Nirami, and today we're just gonna talk about how I'm not Nirami, actually. Yeah, okay. Jokes aside, yeah, I'm actually not Nirami. You might be wondering, like, Nirami, what does it mean? You know, what do you mean you're not Nirami? Like, that's literally your name. Like, what are you talking about, right? Are you an imposter? Are you a faker? Did you kill the real Nirami back then in 2020 and now you're replacing her? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, let me try to explain. So you know this video, right? The one with the carousel video that I posted last year, right? And basically in the carousel video you can pretty much see the change, you know, from 2013 until 2024. And I would like to talk about that, and I'm gonna explain further what it means and how it connects to me not being Nirami. Shall we go to the beginning? Almost the beginning. 2013, that's when
Hello,
as
Freya.
far as I look back, that's when I was using my original character, Nirami, the blue-haired panda girl, as my persona. Like, she was...
Oh, have a good
original
night,
character.
Vinyak.
That's how I like to portray myself in the social media, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like drawing myself much, and it's been like that for a very long time. But yeah, you know, by looking at examples how I used to draw Nirami, it was most of the time just like this, like edgy, crazy, like bubbly, just like adventurous character, right? Because that's all I wanted to be at the time. However, I think at that time when I was like 13 years old, I was like just playing around with the characters and I was having a lot of fun, but I was just able to fully express it through my character though. And honestly, it would always change depending on my interest right now, because there was a time where I really liked like edgy characters, like ooh, like evil, like ooh, like blood, and you know, just cool edgy characters. Then there was time where I was like more into like adventurous type of characters, right? One type of characters that I always liked were those like positive
Where did Freya
bubbly
go?
characters, you know, that are like active and like excited and happy and trying to stay positive. Those are my favorite type of characters, you know, at that time too. And even when I look back at my old art, I had inspirations like, for example, Pinkie Pie. For example, I tried to do a little animation, like a little animatic with Nirami by using Pinkie Pie's song Smile. It wasn't Smile, it was a different song. But this is the one that I drew basically, the animation. And I just like really wanted to portray a character that's like super excited and happy and just like, yeah, I already said all those words. Anyway, and I think through the years, like the more I drew her, she always did the same pretty much, but like, you know how I said that when I was 13 years old, I was just excited. Like I felt like myself. I was happy to express myself, you know, in a way where I just like couldn't do it in real life. And I think, you know, for example, at that time, I think in 2016 maybe, I kind of started to draw myself.
Don't worry,
a
I
little
might
bit
go
more
too,
often,
because
you
I'm
know,
like
but
falling
like I
asleep.
still did prefer to like present myself as Nirami, the character, you know, the blue-haired character girl. And I think that was also the time where kind of like that was like a big change in my life.
Thank you,
And
Vinayak.
I think
Bye.
that's basically when my realization started to hit that I'll never be that. Like
His gaze darkened. He seemed displeased by my answer. He leans back, whiskey glass in hand.
I
watching.
think your partner's just busy.
Night's too short for games. You already know how this ends.
Style.
And you know, I feel like Lixie should have told you about the partner before she became partners with
It was a time
them.
life where I was like, I was
Well, yeah, I know it doesn't bother you, but I feel like they should have told you about it before they became partners. I'm also glad they told you, but I feel like they should have told you before, like, they were all like deciding to get another partner. That wouldn't make you controlling. Oh my god! Oh, yay! Hi! Techno! Hi, Techno! Oh my god, my favorite people are joining! Sorry. My bad, I lost control. You wouldn't have hurt them by accident. They genuinely should have that conversation with you before they get into a relationship with someone else. as a poly person, I would know. But I'm not poly anymore. And I'm single. And I'm waiting for the person that just joined. Yes, give me a never have I ever. Hello, handsome. Wow. Thanks, Techno. Yes, I know how to swim. Marcel, are you back? Are you still here? Do you wanna call again like we did yesterday? Ah, fuck. Okay, I miss you. Bye. Yeah, I'm glad you caught it too. I miss you so much. Do you know me and him are gonna get married someday? Like, it's too bad. Like, it's inevitable. Yes, you and Lorcas both work for the government. Oh, thank you, Techno. Techno, I can never tell if you're being sarcastic when you're saying peak stream, though. Also, look! Isn't it cute? I'm not mad at you. I just got upset because you keep blaming yourself for everything. I'm sorry, Techno. I get a key to my own room now. I'll check it out in a bit. I said it in a bit, by the way, not something else. I can't look at it when I'm on stream. I cracked my little head open. I don't think you should apologize for existing. I like your existence. I slammed my head, like, not on purpose, but, like, I tripped and fell, and I just, like, collapsed, and then my eyes were closed, and I couldn't wake up, and I hit my head really hard. Hi, YouTube. Yes, sir. My day's great. Well, your brother sucks. Your brother should... You could call me Trauma Cat, or you could call me Rory. Or Blue.
So low. I was thinking of myself so low. I was like, you know, I was like being labeled as the like quiet and shy girl.
Sure,
And,
call
like,
me Chlorine.
And I was like, see other kids like make jokes and being loud, and I would think to myself like, man, that's like.
I said Trauma Cat, Blue, or Rory, not Chlorine.
That's what I am. Like, that's how I wanted to express myself, but knowing I never could because then, like, others would make fun of me. So, like, all I could do is just to be quiet and don't talk so that I don't give people reasons to bully me, basically. I think that was another thing where it's like, I yearned to be myself. Like, I yearned to be, like, bubbly person. I yearned to be just, like, positive. Or just like at least try my best. Like at least try my best, you know? Again, like at that time I hit such a low point in my life where I just accepted my role as a pretty much like being a side character in my own story. Kind of like, you know, I just like
What's up,
put
YouTube?
other people as the main characters, and I accepted my role as this like quiet, boring, shy. I would also say unattractive because that did play a big role in my life back then.
Give me a
Like,
second.
with
I'm gonna
my
see if I can touch
self-esteem.
Gongo.
And I just like the bar was below zero. Like I was literally thinking so low of myself, and I accepted it as a fact, not as an insult, but as a fact. I was like, well, that's who I am, and that's what my life is gonna be now, you know, for the next time, and there's nothing I can do about it. That's just my part of life. And I think at that time I kind of felt depressed because again the realization hit that the character that I portray online so much and that I kind of yearned to be, I started to realize that I will never be that. Like I'm such an opposite of it.
I'm back.
Doing the carousel video, that's what I did try to portray as well. That at that time I was feeling the worst, and the camera switching up to my character Nirami, the blue-haired girl, just feeling kind of uncomfortable and not sure what's going on because I think
I
that's
have
when
no
we
idea
started
if
to
I could do a
separate from
ring.
each other. I still kept her as a bubbly character. Like I kept her positive and happy and bubbly, you know, because I did not want to change her. That she was supposed to be like this character, and I didn't want to change that, you know. But it was just kind of sad that
Yeah, I
she
can't
was
do a
something I
ring
wanted
because
to
the
be.
fan's on and I need the
That
fan
was also
on.
like the time when I started to do animation memes, like the Bang Bang and Friends animation meme. Again, where I just like started to give her own like character and personality instead of using myself. Yeah, just like her becoming her own kind of person, you know, and me just being nothing, you know, just a creator, you know. However, in 2020, I had a big change in my life where I pretty much left everything behind me. Like I dropped out of the school. I don't drop out of the school, kids. Okay, don't drop out of the school. Okay, if you're like in university or something like that, just keep going. But personally, for me,
I feel like
it was
falling
just simply a
asleep,
bad
bro.
choice of direction. How the f did you get in here? The fly is back again. You
Good morning. What time is it?
I don't remember his code. I need to find my dog. Guess this is the end of the line. Not for you. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Because I'm addicted. It's not to be cool, I'm just addicted.
Now it's Sam's Club.
Yeah,
As
it's
I was
morning.
saying, it was just, let's just say I went to study biology, okay? My friends back then.
It's
decided to
3:23
go study
a.m. here.
biology. And instead of like being my own person, I felt pressured into also go and study biology, which is like, oh, that's like the most stupid thing you could ever do. And obviously, it was too much for me. I was not able to.
That's not dumb. Some
I
people
was,
do
like, I was
just
quitting classes,
lose
so I was like,
feelings.
you know what? I'm just gonna drop out. It's just a waste of time. To which even my teachers agreed, by the way. They said, oh, it's such a good thing that you like already know that you're not gonna make it. Good job.
There's nothing wrong with my skin, it's just cracked.
The people that kind of held me back, not kinda, they did hold me back from becoming my own
Oh,
person.
I meant
and,
PM.
you know, just kind
It's
of
3:23
expressing
p.m.
myself. That's when I started to take steps. That's when I met like people that became my second family, and I love them dearly because I would not be here without them at all, and I don't wanna think about where I would end up.
I'm
without
so
them
dumb,
if I
bro.
didn't met them. But they basically started to like show me that it's that like I'm worth it as a person. Like they started to show me my good side. They didn't make me feel bad for like slowly stepping
These
out
are
of my
called
shell.
freckles.
And when I realized that there is basically no danger anymore that I kind of need to be scared of,
And then my head is
push
cracked right
myself
here.
to, you know, try out more things. And if you think about it, it's kind of funny because like it felt like that for so many years in school. It felt like my brain
Hi, Kenzie.
just froze and I was not able to develop as a person, and I was like stuck in the same mindset
Not really,
for
no.
2 years, like I don't know, 6, 8 years or something, you know, until I left school. My brain was not able to develop. It's simple as that. And I think I only started to develop my brain again when I was 20 years old, because I started to find out new things about myself. I started to, you know, trying out new clothes and everything else. And it felt like experiencing puberty, if that makes sense, because I was finally allowed to breathe. I remember thinking to myself, like, man, I've never felt so alive. I never knew that life can feel so good. What I'm trying to say with that is just that I finally started to accept and love myself. And
You're
just
fine,
like,
Apollo.
right away, because I also started to go to therapy for like 3 or 4 years, and that helped me a lot too. To just like kind of let go of the past, and I'm still working on it, but I need
Yeah, I
to make
watch
progress,
anime.
really did.
I've watched
And
Jujutsu
back to the
Kaisen.
topic, to why I'm saying this as well, is because I started to love myself more. I realized that I do not need to portray through some character, you know, in order to feel it or feeling like fulfilled. You know what I mean? So basically, in that shot, like in that scene, it's
Okay, I'll start a new live when I wake up.
finally started
I'm
to,
taking
like,
a nap.
smile, like feeling more confident, you know, like sitting more relaxed on the carousel and just like being kind of like
Yeah,
happy,
see,
just
I like
smiling, like satisfied.
cracked
You
it
know what I mean?
open.
And then it just like turns over to my character, Yurami. How she is pretty much like more confused than before, maybe because like she kind of like
Bye.
started to realize that, you know, I'm the